The Institute for College Access and Success argues, in addition to providing resources where they're not needed or needed less, these free tuition plans are also ticking time bombs. The same institute calls free tuition plans and free community college a wolf in sheep's clothing. Hello, I'm Ella Moores, and along with my partner Nathan Mackey, we have already demonstrated how detrimental even the idea of free community college is to American citizens today. I will begin by explaining the many harms of the affirmative team's plan and present advantages to keeping and improving the status quo. Next, I will clarify the issues the affirmative team has with our points and conclude. The affirmative team's plan is they will make community college free for all students, but let me unlock their true meaning for you. By free, they mean only pay for tuition and forget the other costs of college. The federal government would institute this and fund it by playing Robin Hood and only taxing the rich. College education is specifically is a privilege, not a right. Students who put good hard work into the system receive in the form of scholarships. When they strive to do their personal best, we reward them with the privilege of college. If we make college free, this will downgrade their success. Equal and fair are words which are used to describe this plan, are also words which are used to describe socialism. Implementing debt-free college will bring our country closer to the edge of implementing socialism. According to Lindsay Burke, a writer and researcher on federal and state education issues for almost a decade, college costs have risen at more than twice the rate of inflation, thanks in large part due to federal subsidies. What is a subsidy? Merriam-Webster states, a subsidy is money that is paid by a government to keep the price of a product or service low. Paying community college tuition will only duplicate federal financing already available. It is called a Pell Grant, which is $5,700 towards college if you're a low-income individual. This duplication will plunge our country deeper into debt. But who exactly is going to be paying for free community college? Money doesn't grow on trees. That money will be coming out of our taxes. $60 billion worth, according to www.usnews.com, is simply needed to get this plan off the drawing board with only 2 years of free community college. $60 billion that our nation does not have the means to provide. Once students get out of college, they will be paying these taxes in addition to the years of college that are not considered by the plan, assuming that they even graduate. www.thefederalist.com states, the likelihood that the taxpayer will receive any sort of net economic benefit from a more college-educated population is slim to none. If we decide to funnel 9 million more students into a system that is already failing and cutting costs, are we prepared to give them quality? With taxpayer-funded college, we will only be able to afford part-time professors who must travel from place to place. Stable jobs will be ripped away from intelligent, committed professors. It also takes away funding towards scholarships, which are given to hard-working students with excellent grades. Why would any student strive to earn a scholarship when they can be handed college? Why would anyone try and attain an A on their work when they can just have a C or a B+, which is the minimum to stay in the free program? Colleges will be producing quantity, not quality. With all the evidence stacking up against the affirmative's expensive plan, our current system shows why it has stood the test of time. However, the whole education system is not perfect by any means, but instead of spending a fortune, why not fund high school, who need the money to better prepare students for college? Why not support students struggling academically in college with professor tutoring? There are other choices we can make which would put a fraction of that whopping $60 billion to work and receive the same or better results. The alternatives are simply endless. Like I stated before, the government is already at work in higher learning. The federal government and colleges currently offer many grants, subsidies, and college scholarships. For example, the Federal Pell Grant, the Federal Supplemental Educational Opportunity Grants, the Teacher Educational Assistant for Higher Education Grants, and Iraq and Afghanistan Service Grants. Low-income students can apply for one or more of these grants and receive federal aid. These grants are not limited to community college. They can be used anywhere from trade school to Harvard. With a Pell Grant, according to studentaid.ed.gov, students with financial needs will receive $5,775 next year, which can be used towards expenses not considered by the free community college plan in addition to tuition. Some costs a supposedly cost-free college experience does not cover is food, room and board, living expenses, and the list just goes on and on. The affirmative team has some objection with our points and some false arguments, so I will now clarify this. They think that community college is not a free handout. I would like to argue this. A C or B on a paper is pretty easy to get by only having to have a small average. They say that education taxes are necessary. We agree that taxes are fair, but these education taxes are not necessary. Raising the taxes even more is really what is not fair. They believe without college, students cannot achieve their dreams, but this is completely wrong. What if students' dreams are to work in other places than having a college degree, where you have to have gone to higher learning? What if they want to start their own business, or what if they want to go work at a restaurant? It doesn't matter. They have other dreams other than college. A better educated workforce is an honorable goal, but the affirmative team's plan is not the way to achieve it. Free community college will make high school 6 years long. If American students are not sufficiently educated to survive college in 12 years, 2 more years or more is not going to fix it. What is the opinion of teachers and professors who know the education system best? On the article Dissent from Obama Plan to Make Community College Free by Diane Ravitch, who is a college professor herself, an email is displayed that Diane received from a professor of mathematics at the University of Memphis, Tennessee. Quote, "Here is a concrete example from my university, the University of Memphis, that should give a pause to the celebration of free higher education. Last year, shortly after the announcement of a $20 million cut to the University of Memphis's budget, came the announcement of the Tennessee Promise that offers free education to all Tennessee residents at public community colleges. In his opinion, Tennessee Promise is a perfect example for taking away money from high-quality education to use the extra funds to invest in low-quality education. Then this low-quality education is offered to the masses as a solution for their educational needs. The affirmative team's plan has not considered the effect to the other colleges, at least statewide. The government is seemingly dangling a lovely carrot in front of low-income students' faces, yet when one takes a closer look, that carrot is completely rotten, bringing even more debt to the low-income student. This nation's goal is a better America for all, but supposedly free community college is not the way to achieve our goal." Thank you. I now stand ready for cross-examination.
Okay, so I have to question whether you're saying that there's a lot of other ways to get college education right now funded, but I have to question whether these institutions are good enough. Do you really think they're good enough? Because why are so many people not in college if they're good enough? There's people everywhere who are not able to get into college.
Well,
lots of people who aren't going to college simply for the reason they can't afford it. So if these methods of getting into college by being paid for by others, grants essentially, if they're so great, why aren't more people in college? Why are so many people not in college? Why is it not working out for them?
Well, have you ever thought of the possibility that they want to go and do other things? What if, like I said before, what if they
There
want to...
are lots of people who want to go to college but can't because they can't afford it. If these grants are so great and they solve all the problems, why are these people not going to college if they want to go to college and can't afford it?
Well, that's what we're here to do. We're here to help these grants. We're
Exactly,
here...
by making community college a free institution.
No, I did not mean that. I meant that we're here, we can fund other things with a fraction of the money that's going to take to...
But those things aren't working. There are people everywhere who are not in community college,
Excuse me.
in any form of college, because they can't afford it. These grants solve everything. Why aren't they in college? Also, you keep accusing us of having a socialist plan, and also this plan is backed up by Obama. This is actually a different plan than what Obama proposed, and so
It's still simply the same plan. It's essentially the same plan. Community college is free for all. They'll be paying for tuition, but you will not be thinking of the other expenses of college. You won't be thinking of food.
Socialism is taking money from the rich and putting it directly into the hands of the poor. This is not putting it directly into the poor. We are putting it into the economy. We are putting it into education.
You are putting it into other people, but you are also putting it into the poor.
Not just into the poor, but whoever who wants free community college. We are putting it into the economy so that all people can be educated, essentially making free community college an extension of public schools.
But some people don't need an education to do other sort of forms of work.
Yes, and that's
we
great
need the
for them,
people who work
but
at
there are-
McDonald's. We need those people.
And those
we
people
need
are
janitors.
those people will still be able to do that. But there are tons of people everywhere
But
who
they'll
don't
be
want to
wasting
do
their
those
time
things.
at college.
They want to live the
They want to make money. They'll be wasting their
People
time at
everywhere
college
come to
getting a degree
America.
they're not even going to use in their form of
People
work
come
that
to
they want to go
America
into.
because they know it's the land of opportunity, and they want the opportunity
It
to
is
get
the
a
land of
college degree.
opportunity. That's why there's other
Work,
ways that we
not-
can make money other
not
than
janitor
college.
jobs and cleaning toilets in McDonald's. They want to actually dream and have actually good jobs and engaging
Well,
jobs.
you're not thinking that
And
what
those
if their
people
dream
will
is
still
that?
be able to go to college.
What if
once
they
free
want
community
to
college is
do things
instituted.
like that?
And
What
those
if
who don't
they
want
want
to
to
don't
serve
have
our
to go to
country?
free community college. Those who don't want to don't have to go to free community college. They still have that option. We're not forcing anyone to go to free community college.
But why would anyone want to turn down
Also,
this?
you accuse you just said because they want to work at McDonald's. Also, you said that a B plus is not that difficult to get. Actually, a B plus average is kind of difficult to get. I mean,
What's your source on that? How do you know that?
well, let me rephrase that. A B plus average is. We'd like to take.